Okay, so I'm gonna go on data actually. I think that's good. So today I was, whoops. Okay, so today I was cleaning up and I was looking around and I saw I had this hanging in my room. And this is a little, I think it's supposed to be a raccoon. I'm not too sure. It kind of looks like a raccoon, does it not? And this part was all kind of scuffy looking. So what I did is I got some barkeeper's friends, scrubbed it on, and although you can kind of see there is some flashes of silver in there. It is so much better than it was before because before I had all this like, you know when you have like a like cheap metal and it kind of sits around for a couple years, it feels like it got some like grimy rust on there. So I did some I got an old toothbrush and barkeeper's friend. Barkeeper's friend is like really cheap. It's only like $2 or $3. You can buy it in a grocery store. And I scrubbed it on for about 1 minute, let it air dry, and then I put this on, and here we go. So I am. This is genuine fur, and one of the way you can tell this is genuine fur is you can see that the fibers are coming out. Now this is about at least 10 years old. Let's see, my mom passed away. Let's say at least I would say at least 15 years old. About 15 years old or so. And my mom got this for me. My mom was always so thoughtful towards me, and I just, I saw this, and you guys, if you guys have been following my channel, you guys will remember I was telling you guys, oh, I wanted to get something that reminded me of my mom, and I was thinking about carrying some LV bags around, but because of a safety reason, I can't do that. I don't feel comfortable carrying around an LV bag, unfortunately. However, having something like this, which is a little raccoon, kind of low value item, um, I feel fine with it. You can see. I want to. I wish I had like some cat shampoo so I could condition it, but and it makes this little noise or so. I don't recommend buying any new fur. You guys know my stance on it. Most likely this was from China. Most likely this piece came from a farmed fox. I'm not gonna lie about that, but what can I do about that? I can't do anything about that, right? So I'm not gonna be looking at this piece and then saying, "Oh, for shame," I can't have this piece because it had a farmed fox. I don't want to get too much into animal rights, but I know, I know what people will think about this kind of thing, and I would just say, I don't really care. I don't really care because no matter what, I can't bring the damn fox back, and it's not like when I look at this piece, I'm not gonna feel guilty about it. So I got a few people in my comment section who is pretty much for animal rights, and I get it, but I can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna try and move this thing on here, and let's see. I also think that it's better to just choose not to buy new pieces. If you do really want a fur piece, I would say you got to be very mindful about where these pieces come from, and there's a reason why you don't see me buy new fur pieces for that. Between natural fur and acrylic, I would say buy natural, but of course, it's all up to you, right? But I thought this was a really cute piece, and we'll see how long this piece lasts. I just wanted to give you that little talk because I know whenever I show things on camera, sometimes people might be swayed to buy things, and I feel like I should tell you guys about this stuff because I don't want you guys saying, oh, do you know where this stuff came from? Blah, blah, blah. So here is my little raccoon, my little fox guy. Um, and yeah, it's shedding fur all over the place. But this is going to be the little piece that I retain on my handbag to remember my mom. And that way my mom is always with me. Whenever I'm out and about, and even if I'm going shopping or if I'm out with friends, family, loved ones, I wherever I am in the world, kind of thing. I think this is a really good way to remember and honor my mom. Not saying like I forget my mom if I don't see a keychain, but it's a good way, to just kind of stay grounded. And I'm happy that I came. I kind of like saw the piece and I thought, hey, this is perfect. It's not too showy, and it's not like I'm trying to show off or anything. But if you guys have any loved ones, this is just my suggestion. If you guys have any loved ones who passed, or maybe your parents, your grandparents are off in another state or another country, and you kind of miss them, look into see if you can get a keychain from them, and then just carry it with you. It's small, it's discreet, it's not too showy. I don't like any of that whole in memory of kind of thing. I don't want anything that says like in memory of my mom, because I think that draws a little too attention, and it's kind of like a private thing too. I know it doesn't really seem private when I talk to you guys about it this way, but yeah, if you really love someone who passed away and you still kind of miss them, it's a good way to just kind of remember that you're not alone and they're still with you. And yeah, so that is all I wanted to say about that. I do want to also share with you this. I've had a few of these kind of, not this keychain specifically, but I've had a few keychains where they kind of break on me. Like cheap keychains, for whatever reason, this part retains, but the base falls out. This one actually has a metal base, but if you can see, I actually knotted some twine. See this? I knotted some twine because in the event, let's say this chain here, I don't know if you guys can see it, this part over here. Let's see. There's like I made it nice and snug, but there's, a joiner piece over here, right? It's like a circle and then you got that one piece. In the event that that falls off or that breaks, I have my second, which I consider to be my second safety here. So if this metal piece breaks off, at least it's still connected, here. So if the base on this part breaks off, at least it's connected to this big chain. That's the way I see it. I don't see this part falling off from here, but I was more worried about this part somehow unsnagging from here, if that makes sense. I could also go overboard and then get like I might get something like, what's that word? Fishing wire, fishing wire, and then kind of like connect it from here to here. You can kind of tell, like, I just don't want to lose this piece. It's not a high value item. I could buy another one, probably from AliExpress or Wish.com. It's probably from China or Korea. But it's just a sentimental piece, The fact that my mom purchased this for me and she thought of me, and see that, it just kind of warms my heart. I don't even know what my reaction was when my mom purchased this for me. I think she went to one of those, like, those I don't want to say made in Hawaii shows, but the convention kind of shows, arts and crafts show, that kind of stuff. And I think she purchased it from me there, but I could be wrong. Either way, my mom was a very thoughtful, very caring woman. And she didn't buy me too many things, but when she did buy me things, she always made sure it was things that she really thought I would like. And I feel so stupid in a sense because when she was alive, I didn't really appreciate a lot of the stuff. Like I took it for granted because my mom was always such a caring, loving person. It wasn't until she was gone I realized, like, geez, she really tried to make me stylish. She really tried to make my life better, and it's a big ache that I feel in my heart, even though it's been close to 15 years since she passed away. But yeah, so this kind of stuff, something that I had today, and I hope it helps you guys out. And just remember, right? Love the people that you have in your life, cherish them, because you never know if they're gone. And if they are gone, don't be ashamed or don't be afraid to have a little keepsake with you that reminds you of them, whether it be something small like a photo or a keychain, or carry a belt or carry their wallet, or have their cell phone, even though, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm talking about, like have something of theirs that it just kind of reminds you to that, yeah, you're not alone, and you're not no matter what you go on through life, you don't you kind of know that their love is with you. Oh, I'm so mushy about it. Oh, I hate whenever I do these streams. It makes me so emotional, you guys. I hate it whenever I do these streams for that reason. Um, but yeah, if you guys have family, if you guys have like family or relatives that are still alive, like seriously, you guys, like, don't take them for granted. I wish I had more time with my mom, but I didn't. So, yeah. But this is one of those things that's just gonna make me think, like, yeah, just just keep moving on. Just keep moving forward in life, and then just keep stuff together. Even if times get rough. Because one of the things that I've shared with you guys is that sometimes I wish, like, when I was going through some terrible times in my life, like, I wish I could have asked my mom for advice, but I couldn't, because she was gone. But I hope that by having this little piece with me, it just kind of consoles me, in case life throws me a curveball or something like that, that she's still there. And I know she's still there. It just helps me to see something. That's all. Yeah. Okay, guys, I shall see ya.